welcome back to this heritage-themed Expresso morning show here on S3. Now, this Heritage Month, HULETTS is celebrating home bakers and cooks whose dishes are made with kindness, with lots of love too. Our celebration of South African cuisine is underway with a hearty dish that is loved across the country. In fact, the late Tata Madiba's favorite dish ever. And we're making Amadombolo with braised oxtail. Oh yes, oh yes. Now to take us through this very popular favorite, we have Zethu Sutole from HULETTS to show us how simple it is actually to spread the kindness. I mean, Zethu, I'm seeing all of this here. At the mention of Amadombolo and Oxtail, I just immediately thought, and I saw you, oh
yes.
Kwaze kwamnandi, hilelele, hilelele, hilele, yo, 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 nge HULETTS, ushukelo mnandi. Okay, this is really fantastic. Take us through your ingredients. I mean, it's a full counter.
Yeah, it may look a lot, but let's simply start with Amadombolo.
Okay.
And it's only few ingredients. I would ask you to mix for me.
All right.
Be my chef.
As we go.
Yes.
Okay.
So you start with your flour, which has been sifted. Then you add your sugar and your salt.
HULETTS sugar.
HULETTS sugar.
There we go.
Definitely. And then your
some
salt. Yes.
And I'll tell you why we love HULETTS sugar so much. We know that it's a South African brand, a proudly South African brand at that, grown with kindness, so that it tastes even sweeter when it goes in. And their range of sugars, I love that,
Absolutely.
right? Those range of sugars, or this entire range of sugars, they are suited for any homemade dish that is made with kindness. So if you are really plowing in the kindness, this is the range for you. To get this delicious recipe, please do go onto expressoshow.com. It's a festive one. I love that. Okay, so our sugar has gone in, salt has gone in.
Then it's your yeast that is with warm water.
Okay.
Then you just mix those all ingredients together.
Fabuloso. And what have you got that side while I mix all of this together?
Then I can start with the oxtail. Oxtail takes quite some time to cook. But what you need to do first, you must make sure that you brown your oxtail. You just put some flour and then you brown it. I've done that to save time.
I think anyone that makes you oxtail really does care about you and is kind.
Oh.
Because oxtail is not something, it's not an everyday thing, this one. Special occasions.
Definitely. Oh, yeah.
So what have you got in there?
So now you just add your onion, it's chopped. Then your chopped carrots, you just mix. And then you've got your celery that you just add as well, all chopped. And looks so nice and colorful.
It does. I was going to say that I love that already the recipe is somewhat of a 7 colors experience, and we haven't even gone that far with it.
Exactly. But then once you start stirring those, then you simply add the rest of the ingredients. These are our bay leaves.
Stunning.
You add your tomato paste.
Oh, man. I mean, I can already preempt what those flavors are going to be doing in there, that marriage of flavor. Hey?
I'm telling you. And the bay leaf, it just gives you that nice aroma as well while you are cooking.
You know, our chef Clem here on Expresso, I mean, he literally, he swears by it. He lives on bay leaves. He grabs them from his neighbor's tree. Like, it just
on anything. Exactly. And then you just get that nice flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I've just added my tomatoes, which are chopped as well. You let that just simmer for a while, and then we're going to start adding our oxtail and the rest of the ingredients.
What is your top tip when it comes to this process here of the recipe?
This is nice. You know, for me, I say you are a cook or you are not a cook, you're not used to it. You can actually add all these ingredients.
I love that.
All of them at the same time. So this is the tip for those who are not good at cooking.
Basically this is a tip for if you are like Tabiso, you love good food, you want it to taste really, really good, get all of the ingredients together, just hoy them all in one pot.
All of them.
It all comes together eventually, but make it with love, make it with kindness.
Exactly.
Then it'll taste good.
Exactly. So once your tomatoes have mixed properly with the rest of the ingredients, now you can add your oxtail. It just goes there.
Oh, I mean, that looks so good.
This
It's so
is
generous.
This is our Worcester sauce.
Oh, do you say Worcester sauce? Because you know it's
Yes.
a thing here in South Africa, hey? It's a point of contention.
Yeah. You know, I was asking someone that, do you call it Worcester sauce or Worcester sauce?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
So
It's
up
it's
to
an
you.
ongoing
That
thing.
is the diversity with regards to South African
There we go.
consumers.
Listen, if you're coming to my kitchen, you call it what I call it. In this house, we call
What
it
do you call
Worcester.
it?
In this
Thank
house,
you. And what did
Zethu
I
and I, we
call
call
it?
it Worcester.
Worcester. Thank
Those
you.
are the rules of the house.
Thank you. Then it's your salt and pepper.
Great.
And this is your stock. And the very last ingredient is your wine.
Great. And if you wanted to substitute that, of course, you can have non-alcoholic wine. I love the fact that there are non-alcoholic sort of variants to wine that are available, and they certainly do add the same experience to your dishes. Now, you're going to love Zethu for this one because they're giving you Zethu and HULETTS. HULETTS wants to make sure that you win yourself a hamper valued at 1,500 Rand by simply going onto our social pages, Expresso social media pages, and answering the competition post. It's that simple. What dish celebrates your heritage? And we love to hear those stories. We want to hear and see all of those dishes be represented and coming through. But please make sure to include the hashtag made with kindness in your entry. Enjoy more heritage recipes from HULETTS by signing up to their newsletter. I mean, I've had so much fun since I found out yesterday that I'd be meeting Zethu today. Just going through all of those recipes reminds me of proper, authentic South African experiences. Check out their website. You can find those recipes on hulettssugar.co.za for more information. And you're going to be inspired. You're going to get lost in it. But well, you want to get your hands on this recipe. I mean, you see, I'm like already hungry. Look at it. You want to get your hands on it, go on to expressoshow.com. So, yahlangana, everything, that's what it looks like when it's all done. Amadombolo, ne oxtail.
So this is what the dish looks like at the end. Yeah.
What would you call that dish? What would you call it? Like the Zethu?
The Zethu traditional Amadombolo and oxtail.
That's it. No need to change. You don't change a heritage dish. Thank you so much, HULETTS, for bringing us all of this beauty and all of this kindness. Go and experience your own at home.
Thank you.